clean now?
Not like from the park yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, you can leave it like that if you want to.
This stand, baby, you're clean now.
Maybe just one blanket on.
Oh, you got your babies.
Yeah. Do you like my baby clothes?
I think she looks gorgeous. Right. Ready? Zog.
Your eyes can see the world, and we can win this game. As long as you just feel the same, we will never walk alone.
So good morning everybody. It is Mother's Day. I think it might be the 21st or 22nd of March, and I think it's going to be like a Mother's Day that none of us will ever forget. Obviously with everything that's going on at the moment, I guess we are self-isolating to a degree. Like, unless we need something, we're not really going out other than to go and get some fresh air, which is obviously what we all should be doing. And obviously we're exercising, social distancing. I'm feeling blue today because I miss my family a lot. I've got two sets of grandparents who obviously I am trying to stay away from at the moment because I have children and they are little carriers, and I just don't, you know, I love them and I want to keep them safe, so that's what I'm doing. And then my mum has asthma, so she is vulnerable with, you know, coronavirus, so we're just having to all stay away, and it's hard for all of us, but you know, we do it because we love each other, and we do it for everybody in not only like the place where we live or the county, but like our country, the world, everybody. Like, we've got to do this, and the quicker we all sort of get that in our heads, the quicker hopefully this will pass and we'll move on. And I don't know, I'm trying really hard in these videos to just be myself. Like, I don't want to pretend everything's fine when it's not, but I also want to still grab good moments, because this is still like a day of my life. Got to make it count. I've got to enjoy it for what it is, and I've got to appreciate the small things, like my children hopefully tidying up like I asked them to in Stan's room, which is a plus. We haven't really many plans today. Way back when, we were going to go to my mum and dad's with my grandparents for a Mother's Day roast dinner, and we were all really looking forward to it, but obviously like plans have changed. The highlight of our day is gonna go, like, I think we're gonna try and feed the ducks. Obviously, like, you're still allowed at the moment to get out and about and get some fresh air. So important for your mental health, especially when you've got little ones as well who need that. They need it, like, just to function. We cleared out the garden yesterday as well, because obviously our house is a bit of a building site at the moment, and there was just stuff everywhere. Like, the garage door was behind the garage where like the kids normally play, so Mark and I managed to like carry that, it was so heavy, and move it to the front of the house near the skip, so hopefully then that will stay there now out of the way. And we got rid of, like, we moved the barbecue on the other side of our little fence thing, and we moved like garden chairs, and like I cleaned out the kids' garden toys, so even though it's don't fight, sorry about that, I had to go in referee big old fight over some building blocks. You know how it is, everyone's going to stir crazy in this house, including me, but we will get through. Yeah, I can't remember saying, oh yeah, the garden. So yeah, that's a little bit safer to use for now. I have honestly got no idea about what is going to happen with our extension, and like how much longer we're going to have access to the garden. I have no idea, like, whether or not it will continue as it was supposed to. I don't know. And I think in like a different world, you know, like if you're having it done and your builders didn't turn up or something, you'd be fuming and be the end of the world. Whereas now, as like, it's not ideal and it's difficult, and it's like, it's messy and it's confusing and we don't know what's going on, and like, it's hard to get into the garden and keep the kids like safe from everything, but then at the same time it like, somehow it doesn't matter, and like, you just, perspective changes so much, it really does. So it still brings us loads of joy, we're still so excited about it, we're still hopeful. I look at it and it makes me think of the future, which is something that I need. I think we all need to like have a bit of hope and look forward to something. So that's what that is for us. But I'm just taking that one day as it, well, each day as it comes. But yeah, I'm just trying to get myself ready. I've not been wearing makeup much, to be honest, and you know, I have been struggling. Like I mentioned before, that I guess I have what you call like health anxiety. It's like stems from so much other stuff, and I found it really hard. Like, I'm worried for people, I'm not sleeping great. I'm not sleeping great both because I'm troubled, but also because I've got a teething child and a child that, I don't know if she's troubled too, but having like night terrors and stuff. I'm just knackered. But today is Mother's Day, and even though like I don't necessarily feel 100%, I just want to make myself feel a bit better and a bit more like me. So the contour is coming out. You know, the ducks are going to appreciate it, I'm sure, when we go and feed them. I'm just hoping it's not going to be too busy, because it's so difficult finding that balance as a parent, where you want to do the right thing for your children and get them some fresh air, but everybody's got that idea, so then social distancing suddenly becomes impossible, and it's almost ironic that we're all leaving behind the usual haunts and heading somewhere else and just congregating there instead. So it's just, we're just going to be really cautious, but my children need a change of scenery. Like, I'm really noticing the effects on them. And you know what, we need it too. So we're just going to be very careful today, take out hand sanitizer with us, limit how much time we're there, but just let them have like a good run around and a good, like, burn some energy off, and then we'll come back here and hopefully play in the garden and eat some nice food together. And then I want to watch a family movie. I don't know what we're going to watch yet, but I would just really like to sit and cozy down and have some popcorn and sweeties like we do when we do it, and enjoy each other's company, even though...
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
Hello? Is everyone okay? Are we all okay?
Yeah.
Alright. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. Alright, have a good day, all. Bye, James. Bye, Vicky.
Love you. Bye.
I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with
can't
you
end it.
and flowers
Don't know what I'm
everywhere.
doing.
Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Are you having fun? Is that yummy? Yummy, yummy, yummy. I love you.
Dreaming of you.
So we're just back from a really, really lovely, like, needed walk. We're lucky that where we live, there's like it's like a big pool type thing, and you can like walk around there and stuff. And I was a bit unsure about going because I know that we're allowed to, but then you always like second guess all of the decisions that you make these days. But I'm glad that we went because it wasn't too busy at all, and we smiled at everybody that we passed within a distance, and it was good. Felt so much better. It's so lovely today, and it's hard to not think about what might have been if things were different, but I'm grateful for what we have today. The kids are just drawing my mum and dad a picture before I go and drop off my mum's gifting card. I just got her some flowers and chocolates, and yeah, I've got her a card as well, but I'm gonna go and drop that off. And it'll be sucky that I don't get to see her, but like, well, like not properly and be able to give her a hug, but at least that she's still here. And you know, we all play this game properly and do what we're supposed to do, then hopefully we'll all have many a year to come with our loved ones. That's the way I'm thinking of it anyway. Like, I'm doing this because I love them, and I'm very happy because the sun is out, which is one thing that like makes me feel really good. And I've got washing on the line for the first time, I think it is this year, because every time I've tried previously it started raining, and it's warm. It finally feels like warm, like I'm in a really thin like jacket thing that I've had for years. I've had this since like when I was like pregnant with Daisy, I think, and I don't feel cold, and the sun feels amazing on my skin. I'm very grateful for being able to be out in it. And yeah, we're gonna have a nice chilled afternoon now. Stan's gone down for a nap. He was a wee bit grumpy, so hopefully when he wakes up later we can all have like a nice like meal together, and then play out in the garden a bit more and watch a movie hopefully. And I guess because like all of our like routine is out the window, we don't really need to worry about early nights or school runs or anything like that. We can just sort of take what perks from it that we can. Like, there are people today that are having to work hard to keep us safe, whether or not they are working in supermarkets or they are working for the NHS, or they're keeping us safe because they work in the police, or people like manning phone lines, or you know, teachers working hard to prepare more work for their children who are now no longer in school, or for the children that they are taking care of so other people can take care of us. So there's just, you know, you've got to soak it up, haven't you? I was going to apologise then for being soppy, but you know what, like times like this you need to just look for the little things and be grateful for them. So I don't think I'm sorry at all. But yeah, I'm going to go and see how these two are getting on, and then go and take some stuff to my mum. So the kids have been drawing pictures for my mum and dad to drop off when I go in a minute. And this is Bill's, and this is them when they went to the park, and that's Gino digging a hole for a bone, and that's Bill, Stan and Daisy, and then this is my mum. But what cracks me up more than anything is that Bill has drawn my dad in his green fleece now, and his grey shorts. Now, if anyone knows my dad, like, it's more of a family joke, but my dad always wears his green fleece, and he always wears his shorts no matter what the weather. And Bill has just brought me so much joy without even realising it. Is brilliant. Yeah? Is that yours? Are you finished? And this is what he's written on the back. Dear Granny and Poe, I hope to see you soon. I love you very much. Love, William. Can I have it? And then this is Daisy. So I just said, what is it, Daisy? And she went, I don't know. Oh, bless them. just had a really weird deja vu moment, because when I first got in the car there was a learner in like an anthracite, you know, like that dark grey kind of colour, and they passed me and I've just pulled up again, and the same car, literally the exact same moment that I looked out the window, has pulled up and, well, like gone past me again. It's just weird. It's nice to see my mum and dad, like, and we've been FaceTiming, well, like not FaceTime, we do it like through Facebook Messenger. So if you're wondering like what you could use, we use Messenger because we have a family chat anyway, so it was just like an extension of that. But it was nice to see them, and they were in their garden. I stayed well away and like left the presents on the car. I thought I would be more upset. I thought I would like find it really difficult, but I don't know, it was just like, I know that they're safe and well, and that is what is important. But yeah, it was funny because they were like on the other side of the gate, and then I walked back to the car, which was like across the road, so I parked like quite far away just to be safe, and I was about to get back in the car. They opened the gate to come and get the presents, and then, do you know, my mum and dad's dog, like our family dog, she came running out and like ran across the road, which is a bit dangerous just because she wanted to say hello to me, and they couldn't even stop her, and she's not the kind of dog that would ever do that. So it was just like, I don't know, it was weird, but you just miss things. Like, I just love my family so much, I appreciate them so much. I see them often, very often, when we all kind of live in each other's pockets, but it's just the way that I've been brought up. So this for me is just, it's weird, and they're just such a big part of my life, all of them. Like my aunties, my uncles, and my grandparents, and near or far, like my cousins. Like I want them to be safe, and obviously I'm concerned because my mum's got asthma, and like my grandparents are obviously in the vulnerable category, and I just like desperately want them all to be okay. It is hard, like, because driving around I've just seen so many people that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, you know, like seeing families go for a walk is fine, or people walking, it is fine, but then I've seen so many, like, particularly young people still hanging out, and like people that are clearly all just friends that are just like going, oh yeah, no, it's fine. But like, I miss my friends so much. I've been messaging them, like some of them this morning in the group chat that we're in, and it's crap, and I would give anything to see them again. But it's like, it's not about like how we feel in this moment, it's about a far bigger picture. So I don't know, I feel like I've got to say something about that on here. Like, please do it for everybody else. Yeah, anyway, rant over. People are walking past now. I'm sat in my car talking to my camera like an absolute little lemon. So I'm going to go in, and I'm going to go and sit outside, I think, because it's really not that, like, it's quite warm, I would say. Like, I'm a warm-blooded person anyway. I've got plenty of extra padding, so to speak, insulation, but I am loving this weather today. It is very, very needed. So yeah, I'm going to go in now. See you later. Excuse background music because I've got History on. Very good channel for making you feel good. If you haven't listened to it already and you like R&B and dance music from your heydays, I'm having a glass of wine, and Mark is micromanaging the kids outside. So glad that we put the effort in yesterday. Honestly, I wish, like, I think I took a photo actually of our garden before, but we just had to make it a lot safer, and I'm so glad that we did, because the weather is beautiful and they're outside, they're getting some fresh air, and I think for the moment we've kind of all forgotten about everything else. And sometimes you do just need to limit your, like, usage of the news, and you need to limit how much you read and how many opinions you listen to, and just take stock of what you've got. So I'm making our, like, dinner. It's like a Sunday dinner, but it's more like a big picky plattery type buffet thing. I used to do it a lot as when I was like a kid. I think I said that before. But I've got some sticky barbecue drumsticks that I bought from Tesco, and they're in the oven just heating through. You can have them hot or cold, so they were all like already prepared. And then I will show you everything else I've got actually. 1 second. So I might have to bring this over here a little bit because the sunshine is crazy. Can you see that a bit better? There we go. Got some salami, we've got ham, pork pies, cheese, brie. Mark nipped out and got this and some bread that we needed before, and I'm really glad that he did because that was going to be so nice. Got some breadsticks here, and then we've got some dips, so sour cream and chive and caramelised onion hummus. And the reason why I got all of this is A, because I thought it would be less sought after than like a roast dinner, but B, all of this will like do really well for like leftovers and lunches and stuff. And then over here I'm going to show you what else we have. So we've got bread and butter. This is what Mark nipped out for before. Piccalilli with my pork pie because you just got to. We've got some mixed leaves, tomatoes and cucumber. We've got carrot sticks for like dipping in and stuff. Balsamic glaze, salad cream. We've got some crispy onions that were left over from another recipe, and some baby beetroot. So loads of veg that I'm going to try and get into my kids and myself and Mark and get us nice and healthy. And yeah, it should all be ready soon. This is what's going on outside. But they look like they're having fun. It makes me happy. Just come upstairs to get my pyjamas on. I don't really want to wear a bra, and I'm gutted actually because, you know, when your favourite bra does this, it's been digging into me all day. So that's that one, like down. Another one bites the dust. There's support there. That's really annoying as well because now is not the time to be needing a new bra. I have a few, but you know when you have a favourite and you wash it like all the time because you just want to keep wearing it because it's the comfiest one. That's my predicament right now. We are gonna settle down now and watch a Disney movie or something like that. I think it'll probably take us about half an hour to decide, knowing us a lot, but it's only 4:30, so we've got ages yet. We'll give the kids a bath and stuff, get them in bed and chill for the night. I feel like I'm on a roller coaster because I've gone from like feeling really upbeat, like Jennifer Lopez, If You Have My Love came on earlier when I was making like the food and stuff, and I was singing along and dancing. I remembered when that came out and I just wanted to be Jennifer Lopez. I think I was like 12 or something, and I just thought she was amazing. I still do. It just felt so good. And then like you pick up your phone and then you start reading things again. You read like news articles or people's opinions, and then all of a sudden you're just a bit like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like this. And it's that balance between needing to be educated and taking this seriously, with also that balance of protecting your mental health. Like, I have to protect my mental health anyway, every single day, and I have done for quite a while now. But this is really taking everything that I've got to just, you know, keep on paddling like a swan. Or I'm more like a little like chubby duck, to be honest, but you know what I mean, the sentiment's there. But yeah, you gotta keep positive. Just watching the birds fly, there's loads of them. Must be so weird to like continue on as normal and have not a bloody clue what coronavirus even is. There's literally loads of them, like pairs as well, because it's spring. I don't know if they're like dating or flirting. Not really up to speed with how birds like find partners and whatever, but they're everywhere where I live. Anyway, broken bra off, pyjamas on, glass of wine in hand, popcorn and sweets, family cuddles, and Disney movie, I think.
Oh, if I could fly